Are you thinking about building in Lubbock, Texas? Well, you are not alone. The difference between who to trust and who to build with is going to be even bigger than ever here in 2025. So today in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the top 10 builders here in Lubbock. And we're going to be talking about things like what they build, customizations, timeframes, and what kind of quality you're going to get from each builder here in town. Whether you are building your forever home or wanting to invest in a new construction house to rent out, this list will save you time, money, and lots of energy down the road. And we're going to get after it right now. Okay, now starting the list at number 10 is Betenbough Homes. Now, Betenbough Homes have been building homes since 1992, and they are Lubbock's largest volume builder here in town. Now, they are what I like to call building the perfect box. You are going to get a great move-in ready home, typically under $300,000, fresh, crisp lines, some granite countertops, everything white or gray, vinyl plank flooring, very basic move-in ready. So they are very popular with either first-time home buyers or if you're an investor looking for a new construction that can rent out really easy. Now, customization through Betenbough definitely has limitations. So whether you're building from the ground up or building something that's already under construction here in town, you are going to be limited as far as what customizations you can actually put on your home. However, if you are looking for a crisp, clean, move-in ready, minimal home, this is your go-to. But if you're wanting more specs, you're wanting more features, you're wanting more customization, more of that wow factor, well then you're gonna wanna continue listening to the rest of my list because the builders just keep getting better. Now, number 9 on our list is Craig Ray Custom Homes. Now, Craig himself actually went to Texas Tech Architecture School and has been in the design building space for over 18 years. So he definitely knows how to blend design, functionality into one beautiful home. Craig actually built a home that I currently live in, and so I cannot rave about him enough. It was a 2021-2020 build, and it is held up the last 5 years. It is an awesome, awesome house. And he builds in neighborhoods that aren't quite cookie cutter. You're gonna see him in neighborhoods that are going to be more than just one builder. All of the exterior of his homes are going to be different. He's not gonna slap the same paint on the exact same house just down the street. There's gonna be a little bit of tweaks, a little bit of different uniqueness to him. He does understand that building the same thing over and over again does get boring and repetitive. So with him, you might see a couple of the same floor plans, maybe in different parts of Lubbock, but he does really excel in building quality homes with that designer eye and not making all of his homes look very cookie cutter. Now, coming in at number 8 is Addison Homes. Now, Addison Homes is another phenomenal builder here in town. Some of the homes that they built during the parade is actually in this neighborhood, and walking in and seeing the design they're so unique, and they honestly pay such close attention to detail. You can Google them, you can look to see what featured neighborhoods they're going to be building in. Most of their homes are going to be around the $400,000 to $700,000 price point, but they can build, a little bit less than that, and a little bit over that. So if you like their style and you like their design choices, you like their uniqueness, Addison is a great option to choose from if you're looking for certain neighborhoods here in Lubbock where they have available lots to build in. Now, Addison Homes, they aren't building a full-blown custom home. They're gonna build spec homes here and there that are gonna be unique, that are gonna have unique characteristics in each one versus that full-blown custom home versus you can build a custom home with them, but I think they do such a great job with some of their spec homes as well. And their transparency in the design process and just the transparency during the entire build process is honestly another reason why a lot of my clients do choose to work with Addison, because they are awesome people to work with. But if you're looking for that $400,000 to $600,000, $700,000 price range in a semi-custom, semi-spec home, in a neighborhood in Lubbock that is growing in popularity, growing where Lubbock is growing, this is a great builder to check out. Next, coming in number 7 is a fan favorite here in Lubbock. If you've done any research in your home building process here in town, the name Dan Wilson is going to pop up. Southern Homes by Dan Wilson, the Dan Wilson line. He has a house building here. He's a few houses over here. He's a couple houses that are priced, under the $600,000 price point, $700,000 price point, $400,000 price point, up to $800,000. I mean, he has a few different lines depending on the price point that you're looking in. He's been in business for over 70 years. They have a lot of homes. They are very, very well known here in Lubbock. Lubbock is one of those towns where if you don't make a good product, you're not going to be around for long. So the fact that they've been around for over 70 years and consistently building products that people are enjoying and loving shows you the type of builder that they are. I actually had a client, her and her husband were going to build with Dan Wilson. We had amazing meetings. They're easy to work with. They help you out with the design process, especially if you don't know what you're looking for. They help you out with location, depending on where you want to be in Lubbock. They are very hands-on, very easy to work with. You know, they're great. They're great. They lean more towards very traditional vibes too. If you do buy one of their houses that's, their spec homes that's currently on the market in some of those Kelsey Park neighborhoods or Hatton Place. Oh, actually, no, they're in Hatton Place. I'm sorry, Kelsey Park, or maybe they are in Hatton Place. Actually, no, they are. So anyway, there's a lot of great neighborhoods that they are in that sell really easily, and the resale value on them, they know it's a Dan Wilson home. It's very marketable. People understand and know who Dan Wilson is. Now, number 6, if you're wanting a builder in the luxury price point over $1 million and you want a builder who's not going to cut corners, he's going to make sure the product that he delivers is A+++, that is David Jordan. David Jordan builds amazing custom homes here in Lubbock. There are a couple spec homes here and there, but mostly if you're wanting to build on some land or you're wanting to build in a neighborhood where a lot's available and you're looking in that luxury price point, don't want to cut corners, David Jordan is your guy. You cannot believe the houses that he builds. Every house is so different, so unique. I went and toured one and it was like a cabin. That's what his clients wanted. And next door to it was a completely different client that he's building at the same time. Very modern, very blacks, whites. And then you have, the cabin looking style of home with the cedars and, more of that rustic feel. And so for him to be able to flip design choices like that at the same time and build these amazing luxury homes is honestly unmatched. He has a house for sale in the Ventura Homes this year, and it is unreal. It's unreal. I cannot, you have to look at these pictures. You have to come see it in person for you to actually fully grasp the house. These houses are the house that you could afford here that's, maybe $2 million or $1.5 million is going to be $5 million over the Dallas or Austin area because of just how much attention to detail that they put in these houses. I mean, the shops, the pools, you name it. I mean, it's crazy. You need to come and look at the Ventura Homes. If not, I'll send you the link to some of his homes so you can see the quality that he does in his builds. Number 5 on our list is going to be a builder who honestly has a lot of the design space in certain neighborhoods on lock. I mean, it's the go-to builder for some of these neighborhoods in South Lubbock, like Hatton Place or Brook Heights, some in Kelsey Park, and it's Ventura Homes. So they're not necessarily in the Ventura Homes, but if you are looking for a house in one of those 3 neighborhoods I've mentioned, around the $400,000 to $600,000 range, up to $1 million. They have price ranges all over depending on the neighborhood you're looking in. And you honestly want just that attention to detail, that uniqueness, that my home is unlike any other home in Lubbock. This is your builder. They build spec homes most often. Most of their spec homes are going to be for sale. There's a lot of homes on the market that they're building, but the homes that they're building look so different from each other. They love to bring in fun designs, moody designs, coastal designs, everything that you can think of, whether what you're looking for, they probably have done it in their design features here in Lubbock. They're not afraid to go bold. They're not afraid to keep up with some of the trends that are going on in the market, but not to do it so much that your house is going to go out of style in the next 2 years. They do it in a very classy, timeless way that honestly is one of the reasons why people love to build with them, because it's just so seamless. Everything looks unique. Even though you might have the same floor plan as your neighbor down the street, your house is going to look nothing like theirs. So Ventura Homes, number 5, if you're looking for really any price range, above, $300,000 to $400,000 and want to be in South Lubbock, where the new loop is, this is your go-to builder if you like the spec homes. Number 4 is Cody Craig Custom Homes. So not Craig Gray, but Cody Craig has also been building beautiful built homes here in Lubbock around the $400,000 to $500,000 to $600,000 price range. They are also featured here in the Parade of Homes neighborhood as well. But one thing that he's doing that I'm so excited about is he is building a luxury townhome community here in Lubbock that nothing like this has been done before. So if you are wanting a townhome around that $300,000 price point and under in a gated community, and that is huge, gated community, then you are going to want to check out these townhomes, and I can send you all the specifications too if you are curious about that. It is going to be awesome. Everything's going to be turf lined. They're going to have trees. They're going to have 2 or 3 parks in it. So, I mean, and it's in the part of town that is growing, is booming. It's not in a not so great part of town. So these are going to be huge for Lubbock. So if townhomes more your style and more your vibe in a gated community in Southwest Lubbock, message me, connect with me, and I'll send you those details to those townhomes that he's building. Okay, so next on our list is going to be another fan favorite in the Parade of Homes world, and that is Flatland Homes. So their Parade of Homes is also out of this world. I will throw some pictures here so you can see it. But if you are looking to be in a specific neighborhood and there is a vacant lot there and you want to build the dream house, you want to build your dream house, but you get overwhelmed very easily, they will step in and help you, guide you every step of the way. They are there to help you with their design team, figure out what design is your style, figure out what floor plan works best for you. You can find a floor plan online and show it to them, and let's see if we can build it and make it work on the property that you choose to purchase, right? So depending on what you're looking for in a home, depending on if you don't even know what you're looking for in a home, which some people don't know, it is very overwhelming to build. That's why, they do the Parade of Homes, so you can see that a lot of the different finishes and the different designs and uniqueness to every builder here in town. Well, Flatland Homes is definitely one to have an interview with, to talk with, because their style and their vibe might match perfectly with what you're looking for here in Lubbock. And no matter where you're at, if there's a vacant lot, they can build on it. There are no restrictions, and that's kind of the same with a lot of these builders. I mean, if you want to build a custom home with almost any of these builders, you can do that for sure, no doubt about it, more than likely. But it is going to be this process that's going to be different, the design that's going to be different, the time frames are going to be different. So it just depends on what builder matches your style best and what Flatland or some of these others could do for you depending on what you're looking for. And I think Flatland does a great job at bringing everything very streamlined in the building process. Coming in at number 2 on our list is going to be Vance Homes. Now he's making big waves in the building industry here in Lubbock, Texas. His Parade of Homes, he's a partner that they did a home. He also went on his own and built a home, and he earned the 2023 Rising Star Award here in Lubbock, not only just for his building skills, but also being able to mesh seamlessly the building process with his business skills and just being able to build a great quality home for his clients. He has a little bit of a different background. Yes, he has the architect's background, but he also has a business background. And so he's very savvy in the business financing world of things, knows how numbers work. So if you are tight on numbers and you want to make sure you get everything packed in your home and you have a set budget, he's going to be the builder that can help you get that and attain that and let you know, hey, with this budget, this is exactly what we can make happen. And so if this is something you're looking for in a builder, definitely do not miss or to have that conversation with Vance, because he might be new to the whole building thing in retrospect. He hasn't been doing it for 70 years or 30 years, but he has partnered with some of the best builders here in Lubbock, building some of the best Parade homes that I've walked into. So let's get you connected with Matt if budget and design is something that you're really wanting to focus on. Okay, so coming in at number 1, and not necessarily the best of the best, but just with the design choices, the overall ease of everything with building, the attention to detail and craftsmanship that these builders have is honestly unmatched because they have been doing it for so long. But that is Platinum Homes of Lubbock. So Platinum Homes of Lubbock, the actual brand name, Platinum Homes, hasn't been around forever. However, the partner, Vance and Robert Wood, has been. Robert Wood has been doing this for over 40 years. He is an amazing builder here in Lubbock. He's a part of West Texas Land Guys, which essentially just encompasses all of Lubbock. He builds in he develops a lot of the newer neighborhoods that you might be seeing popping up. He knows exactly where all of the new construction is happening. He knows where all of the new builds are going to be in the next 5 to 10 years. He's very well plugged into the new construction space. And so he partnered with Vance to bring Flatland Homes. And if you are looking, again, to ensure that you are getting a quality home and not sacrificing on price, or vice versa, you definitely want to make sure that you are getting the best of the best. And whether you have a budget conscious build, or you want to throw everything you have into building your own home, they definitely make sure that the attention to detail is not overlooked. The quality you are getting is going to be all there. Whenever you go to sell it, that name of Flatland Homes is going to be a very sellable home in the future, if that ever is the case for you. So those of you that are wanting to be with somebody that's been in the business for a long time, but also don't want to sacrifice on quality for the price, these are your guys to check out. Choosing the right builder here in town is definitely the most important step in building your home journey, obviously. So if you connected with any of the builders I mentioned, definitely call, text, or email here. Or if you want to talk a little bit more about building your custom home in Lubbock, what builder might be right for you, depending on what your needs are, let's have that chat. I work with some of the best builders in town, obviously the ones I just talked about, so I can connect you with any of these builders and help you make a streamlined build here in Lubbock, Texas. And if you are curious about what a new construction house looks like, check out this video right here where I take a deep dive into one of Lubbock's luxury homes here in town. And until next time, we'll see you around.